What's up, movie fans? It's Ryan, and I'm here today to talk about World War Z, the Brad Pitt zombie apocalypse blockbuster which came out this summer. And so, just to start off, this is once again going to be a spoiler-free review. Feel free to listen to my opinion without worrying about me completely ruining the story for you if you're still planning to see it. And so, the next thing I'm going to say is, yes, I read the book. Yes, I loved the book. No, the movie is nothing like the book. Yes, that is disappointing, and that's where I'm going to end all book-to-movie comparisons because, honestly, the entire review could be about how disappointing it was that this movie was nothing like the book. So, anyway, onwards and upwards. My recommendation, if you read the book, is to forget it exists. Just watch this movie for what it is, and I think if you can do that, this isn't a bad zombie movie. It's actually probably an above-average zombie movie. And that's good enough for me. You know, I like the genre. I like the whole zombie thing. I'm not sick of it yet like some people are. And so I did enjoy this movie. I liked it. I found it entertaining. And so, yeah, I do recommend it as long as you're a fan of this kind of movie. You know, it doesn't do anything to really advance the genre in any way. It's just another zombie movie on a larger scale. You know, they're going all around the globe, or sorry, Brad Pitt is going all around the globe saving the world from zombies. And so yeah, you know, this movie was made by Plan B, Brad Pitt's production company. They bought the rights to the book, and they've basically made this Brad Pitt saves the world from zombies movie. And that's fine. The acting in it is decent to subpar. I'll go into that a little more later, but, you know, Brad Pitt is really the main character in this movie. It centers on him. No other actor in the movie is really even noticeable. They all have just kind of small, minor parts compared to him. And so that's what you're getting into when you see this movie. But you probably could tell that from the trailer. So anyway, what else can I say? I really did enjoy this movie, but it did have quite a few problems, as most zombie movies do. And so I think I can talk about kind of my two biggest complaints without completely spoiling the story. And so here we go. My first complaint is due to the fact that the zombie virus or mutagen or bacteria or toxin or whatever you want to call it in this movie takes 12 seconds to infect someone. 12 seconds. Okay, for anyone who knows anything about the human circulatory system, that should be a red flag. It takes blood 1 full minute to travel throughout the body to make a complete circle. And so the fastest acting neurotoxins, or at least one of the fastest acting neurotoxins out there, is called curare. It paralyzes people when it's, you know, released directly into the blood, which usually doesn't happen. It's, you know, found on tree frogs. But anyway, if it's inserted directly into the blood as a zombie bite would, it takes 1 minute to paralyze its host. Not 12 seconds. It's physically impossible for a virus to subdue its host in that span of time. And so that annoyed me. I realize I'm being entirely nerdy with this complaint, and most people will not care about such a thing, but it bugged the hell out of me. And, you know, at some point you do have to suspend disbelief when you're watching a movie, especially if you're watching a movie about zombies. I get that. And so, like I said, minor criticism. It's not going to ruin the story or ruin the movie for you. You know, you're not going to walk out of the theater due to it, but I did find it to be rather annoying. You know, the least they could do is make it take a minute if they wanted it to be really fast acting and not 12 seconds. Anyway, moving on. My second complaint with this movie was in the acting. And I mentioned this before, but everyone in the movie pretty much underacts, except for the extras. They tend to scream a lot. But all the main characters in this movie, you know, especially Brad Pitt, tend to really underact and underreact to things. And I'm going to give you an example right here of what I'm talking about. You'll be able to see it. So take a look.
You totally got one.
Why are there so many? It's like 3 in the last 5 minutes.
What is going on?
Hey.
Yo.
Whoa. That's all you got? I'm sorry, did a waiter spill some water on you? No! Someone just broke your car mirror off as they drove by. That's a little more than a whoa, I would say. Anyway, the movie is chock full of moments like this where actors just fail to react to extraordinary things that are happening around them, and Brad Pitt is the principal offender in this. And I think this was a character decision that he made. I think the character he plays is supposed to be kind of cool and controlled in any situation, and Brad Pitt takes that as license to just sleepwalk through the entire film, unfortunately. So suffice to say, his performance is very subdued throughout. He really doesn't, do much acting. It really does seem like he's sleepwalking through the film a lot of the time. And not in a believable good way either. He just seems bored a lot of the time, and that's not good. That's not what you want to see in a movie about the zombie apocalypse, especially from your main character. And so that's just, like I said, this is another thing that doesn't ruin the movie necessarily. It was very noticeable to me while I was watching it that no one in the film seemed to be reacting much to these terrible things that were happening. And so, yeah, that's my other complaint. So like I was saying, this is not a bad movie. It's not a movie that most people are going to hate, but it's also not a good enough movie to be spectacular. It's not a movie people are going to love, and I think that's the problem, especially for those of us who read the book, who loved the book. We wanted this movie to be something special, and it just wasn't. It's not bad. Watch it if you like zombie movies. It's still above average in my opinion. So definitely check it out if you'd like. I think that's all I have to say about the movie for now. So let me know in the comments. Have you seen the movie? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you agree with what I said about it? Do you disagree? Let me know. And if you haven't seen it, are you planning to? Have I swayed your opinion one way or the other on it? Let me know that too. Eager to hear your feedback. And so thank you for watching the review, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Later.